Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another Holy Roman Empire campaign within the Grand Retrofit Hotseat thingamajigger. Anyways, the Scottish want to be our allies. We will accept. We will say rejected to that broad. We'll check that message out later. Same with the turn report. That's just relation stuff. Now we have a triumvirate with the Scottish, and we will be friends forever, hopefully. Now, before I get into anything else or explain anything, I need to move my spies about a bit. Move this guy, get him on the French diplomat. Which is kind of weird. His traits are unknown, but I just spied him successfully, so. Hacks. Hacks! I call hacks. Alright, and then what do I need to do next? Oh yeah, that's right. This guy, put him into Mets. And then if I just want to do that randomly, I don't know if that'll increase his chances of getting a trait next turn. Yeah, that lowered my chivalry actually. So I gained a dread. Yeah, bitch is going down. Yeah, anyways. Going to be using my Emperor alone to take out Prague. I almost auto-resolved that. That would have been bad. Not only would I have lost that battle, most likely, but I also would have been under some deep shit in the future for breaking rule number 1. Always fight the battle manually. Well, there you go.
Units, avec my bodyguard! Excellent! Our spy has opened the gates.
Oh,
It's time
this is
our
perfect.
foes learned the meaning of defeat.
Run, men, run! We only have a tiny amount of time. Go, 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 go! Get there, get there, get there before they get here. Come on.
Mein lord, our men
Come
are
on.
in command of the city.
Wait, 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 wait. We can use this. We can use this, guys. Wait for it. Wait for the opportune moment.
Curse it. Our
Turn
men
around. Let's
no
go.
longer command the city.
Come on. Get a charge. Get a charge. Come on. Come on. Charge. Yes. Yes. We got a charge.
Lord, our men has
Oh my
slain
God.
the
That
enemy
was the
general.
best
We
outcome
want
I've
to
ever
the
gotten.
victors of this
Right
day.
there. Wow. You guys have no idea how many times I've done this battle. And to lose only 2 guys. I've lost 20, I've lost 30, I've lost all of them but 5. And to get 2, that was just luck. I'm telling you now, that's just luck. Because where they spawn is quite random. At least in my point of view, it's quite random.
Enemies of the Reich have met their doom.
Well, they admit their doom for sure. Aye, so I got a brave trait. That's totally great. I'm so happy with that. I really wanted a Marks of War trait, but I don't really care at this point. It's a little bit late for that. Alright, now that I got that, guys, done. Last time I tried doing this, I did something else before I was supposed to do my spy stuff, and he died. So, I had to redo this. But yeah, now his entire bodyguard is still intact. So I have some stuff to do. Okay. So in a defensive position, I wish to take. Let's see. I want to take.
Ja, mein Kaiser. Orders, Kaiser.
Your will, mon roi.
Your will.
Mon roi.
Orders, Kaiser.
Let's take. First, we'll take the infantry.
Seigneur.
We'll take 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take all of those guys,
Ja, mein Kaiser.
plus
My lord.
4 more,
Orders,
which would
Kaiser.
make 9.
Your will.
Seigneur.
Sire. Forward.
And then we'll
Ja.
take.
Orders, Kaiser. Kaiser.
Well, we could take some of the Crusader Knights, I suppose.
Seigneur.
Ja.
In the trees, and this spot is also hidden. So what I'm trying to do is hide from the Polish they could probably find me, but would they be able to take me out again is questionable. Ottoman Castle only had archers. He did not have a ton of cavalry. And these crossbows, I know they had mounted crossbows. They had to have had mounted crossbows to win. So I know that they do not have the firepower to take out all of my cavalry. So I would like to see them try. Not that it's a challenge. Please do not think that that's a challenge. But on the offhand, they do attack these units here. I am splitting the army up, putting some men right there. I'm in range of the fort. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'll be just barely in range of that fort if an opportunity arises for me to take it back. Just barely. And also just kind of as my own safety guard. Going to use that unit of pilgrims. And then also, since my emperor is out there in the open, I need to move, let's see, I need to move you somewhere safer. Ay, ay, ay. Actually, I'm going to move him to the border. Yeah, that's actually smart. Because right here, I was thinking about, no. Dude. You're supposed to be hidden. Hidden. Hiding. Trees. Stupido. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Anyways, he was going to be there, so he would be kind of close. I doubt they could break through two places, but it's like, I don't really have any spies to cover my bases here, so. You know. I got Prague covered. That's by my faction leader. I don't really want that, so. Go hide, my friend. Go hide. Alright, and then these two units. Oh, I've already got the knights over there. Alright. Alright, we're gonna jack the taxes. Can I recruit anything? I cannot. We can always retake it, that's fine. I don't really want it. Yeah, says the guy who owned it previously. They can't reach. Can I reach with that? No. Okay. Let's see. I need to get this unit into... You know what? Why don't we just join you up with this army? We could... I really don't want to... I want to kill the peasants as like a rebel force, but... You know what? I'm gonna use you as a fort. Just because. I'll throw you back in there. Also, we need to move you back down this way. And then... What do we do with this town militia? Something? We'll do something with it. We'll do something with that town militia. Eventually, maybe doing something. Let's just bring it here, I suppose. Why did I bring it here? There's no point to having it here. I don't understand what I'm trying to do anymore. I'm at the last grips of my time. It's like 2 in the morning right now, so forgive me if I am not quite on top of it. I recorded this once before, and then I realized it was idiotic for what I had done, so I redid it, and now I'm somewhat more pleased, but still not really. You can never be 100% pleased with yourself, no matter how great you do some things. Now, I'm really wondering why the Milanese brought a spy up my way. There's no point in having a spy up here. You're not going to be using the spy against Stauffen. Dude, that's an old dream. Let the dream die. Unless you're... Well, I know that he doesn't have any forces in the mountain pass. There's nowhere to hide, and I had a spy in range, and I just had these 2 cavalry units scout around, so... Yeah, he's got nothing to scout. He doesn't have anything, okay? He's got actually a decent force at Milan. And that's about it. Also, by taking back Prague, the Pope is not very happy with us. Yeah. And actually, interesting fact is the Sicilians are now excommunicated because they have probably attacked Rome. Yeah, they took Rome. So Rome is captured. I never really bothered to check before.
Ja, Holy Kaiser.
We'll send that guy over there just to kind of scout around some more. And there's no point in recruiting. I can't recruit there. If only I could move these 3 units, that'd be great. What do I do with these 2 horsemen? I feel like I have plenty on this front, and if I get found over here.
Kaiser. Orders, Kaiser.
I don't want to just leave them right here in the trees. I was going to do like a fort idea, but my Emperor wouldn't have enough range to get from here all the way around to Prague, fort, and then move a little bit. Plus the infantry did not have enough range to go around either, so I would have had to, well, I could have used a cavalry unit, but still my Emperor would have been out of, just a bit out of range to do little smiley face forts. And then Swiss man wanted me to go around, do a fort here in between the 2. So I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't I just flop over dead for legend and just die, you know? Jeez, like, ugh. Yeah, this spy would have been in range for Prague. Move the spy in Prague to my new fort. When my spy in Prague the first time was not enough. And probably the correlation between the last video and this video is that I had 2 spies in Prague. I don't know. When I looked at the autosave that I had for like a playtest, it was 2 spies. So I don't know if I changed it at the last moment or something else. I don't know. I personally would have liked to have 2 spies in here. It would have been a better outcome for this turn. So I could have at least counterattacked a little bit better, but there's that. So that's pretty much it. Can I do anything else? I could probably build a castle at Staufen, but I really don't want to. I'm going to build a land clearance, though. Still waiting on my ballista maker and very high taxes. Waiting on those mines. And what do I do with these 2 units? Why don't you just go disband or something, you know? It would save me the headache of having to decide what to do with you.
Kaiser.
Do we use you to go defend against the French hordes? 2 more units there. French horde there, and the extra army down here.
Well, dignitaries.
Plus probably more reinforcements on the way. So we'll see how that French horde goes.
Holy
These men are in range. I'm just trying to get a defensive force ready in case they decide to besiege me like they are besieging Milan. Because quite frankly, I'm not really that strong. Yeah, I'm not really that strong. Also, I made a deal with Legend about Prague. Is that we both sack it for the next few turns as long as he doesn't invade me. So he agreed to that, surprisingly. Despite my coalition with the Danish. So I'm a little surprised that I'm alive. But we'll see how we do in the future. Now that we've done that, I'm not sure about the French though. The French might not turn over as easily. I'm not about to say, let's sack Staufen the shit. I actually like Staufen, it's got a decent population, so... You know, I've already defended it once. I will not abandon it. Not at this point.
Your Majesty.
And even if I made a fort here, or over there, they could still just march right past it because they have military access, so... No point in making a fort. It's all or nothing on Staufen. That's why I left my guy here. And if they attack, I will counterattack and go for Metz. So, stay off my land! Damn kids, stay off my land, fools. Also, the Venetians have left their fort there. I don't know what happened to the half stack. I'm not sure if they're going to back up Milan or backstab Milan, actually. So we'll see how that goes. Regardless, it's a troubling times. But yeah, also I can probably get back in here with my spy. It was just a deal, man. It was just a deal. You know what? I might be in range of Breslau next turn. But Swissman said he was able to get inside of it next turn, so...
Kaiser.
But now there's a fort there, so I don't think he'll be able to make it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he does.
Your will.
I feel like if we were going to invade Legend, we should have prepared a lot more. I feel like I should have at least had 2 assassins. Because there was an assassin in front of Prague before I pushed it in to attack it
Let us
with my Emperor. And I do apologize for moving your unit a square. Not sure if it was a big deal. I just know it's not too happily looked upon, so that is why I do apologize. It was not intended, but I do not have a lot of movement myself with my Emperor, so I have to watch my movement a little bit in order to even reach my my infantry. So let's look at the end of turn report really quick. I am still 5th militarily, surprisingly, even after losing Ottoman Castle. Financially not so well. The Papal States are still hacking. Production-wise, population overall, we're kind of sinking a little bit. Anyways, my lovely message from Swissman. Dear the most beautiful and sexy Emperor, Emperor Lucas. And it's with a K, not with a C. Yeah, I'm gonna be like that. It says right here, Emperor Lucas. Now you know. Lol. I wish to inform you that one of our noble spies has infiltrated the town of Breslau. Should you fail to take it, we could take it for you and give it as a tribute to our friendship, bond, and desire to slay the Polish. We hope you will start your invasion on Poland soon, so we may utter catastrophe upon them. You know, I feel like that sentence, that last bit of sentence, is missing something. So we may utter catastrophe. Like, is our invasion going to be utter catastrophe? Because if the Hungarians do not join us, we're screwed. Personally, that's my perception of this plan. Really, in the beginning, it was just let's go along with it, just so we don't die. Because he had the forces and I had nothing put together. Ugh. Ugh, this campaign has just been stressful. From its inception, I bet it wasn't any better. But when I was handed off this faction, it was from bad to worse, and then it got a little better, and then... No, well, never. No, not really. It's just been backpedaling, defending, and diplomacy. That's all it's been this entire last 4 or 5 turns. It's just been, here, do you want this? Sure, you can have that. Sure, let me just defend this place really quick while I let the other place get taken. It's just, it's too much. For once, I just want to be on the offensive and totally wreck the defenders. I couldn't do anything about this over here. I just couldn't. I don't have enough spies to take out this fort and get to Breslau. And then even if I did have enough spies, this fort has like a 13% chance to get inside of it, which is no fun.
Ja, Kaiser.
Well, I thought so. Yeah, the town had 13% chance to get in. But now that he's better, he's better. Anyways, back to the message. I'm sorry. Tangents and stuff. Should you, desire, so we, the second most beautiful and sexy emperor, King Nud. Hugs and kisses, and maybe more. Alright, we will write back to our Danish friends. It'd be convenient if they were my allies, but now that the Polish are at war with me, that kind of made it obsolete to even happen, so sad but true. I'm still getting my tribute. Cool stuff. Dear the second most sexiest. I'm not gonna say this whole thing out loud, so do not judge me. There. No regrets, said it. That's gonna be an interesting part of roleplaying. Wow, this is gonna be fun. You know what I said I was the master of counterattacking? I can't counterattack this fort and it pisses me off. A lot. And this is why spies are totally banned in most hot seats, because they're not very fair. Now we'll send one more unit that way and then we'll split them off. There, I feel happy with that. And just to make sure my prince is okay. Because if I do get backstabbed here for the Prague thing, I at least have one guy left. And then at that point I won't really feel like going to war with Poland because I'll only have one family member left. But then again, Swissman's doing it too, so I suppose but then King Knud's friend and a significant other will be dead. So would Prince Nicholas be the same? Would he be the same to him? Just another friendly hand. And no, I'm not even gonna say anymore. It's just no. Stop insinuating shit. Okay, just stop. Just no. All right. Anyways, enjoy your faction stuff. Overall, France and the Turks. That brings up another thing. The Turks have passed on. They are dead. Just so everybody knows, living factions. The Turks have passed from this world. So sad but true. They are gone. Let's see, militarily, the French, but also the Byzantine Empire 2.0. And then the Moors are actually building up quite a big military here. Interesting. And then the Danish and myself. But soon I will be outranked by Poland because I know that Legend's probably building an army to face ours in battle. And I know that Swissman has a decent army to the north. I don't know where it's at exactly. Somewhere in the north. And his entire kingdom is the north, so I suppose that doesn't really help. But then again, it's not supposed to help any of you, so be all of you confused. Good. I'm glad you're confused. Anyways, moving on. France. And, Poland. Poland, yeah, there we go, okay. France, of course. Poland, of course. Venice, of course, then Hungary, and then the Moors on top. And then the rest of us are kind of just down here. We're just squatting in the mud, praying for scraps from the masters at the table who are the top 5. Financially, everybody's in below 8,000. I'll make it up to another grand or something. We'll see. I'm not gonna show that one. Yeah, you can look at that. Yeah. Obviously, the Papal States. And France. And surprisingly, the Egyptians took Dongola, so they will have one settlement left for a little bit. I'm not sure if the Hungarians and Venetians will finish them off or not. We'll have to see. At this point, I'm really wondering what the Hungarians and Venetians are going to do, because if Coda doesn't help us against Legend, because that was the plan, was that Coda, myself, and Swissman all attack Legend. Not at the same time, because Coda wanted Swissman and I to initiate the attack, and Coda was busy finishing off the Turks. So now that the Turks are dead, we want him to help us, but he's not sounding very confident. He doesn't sound like, we don't know what he's gonna do, and it's just the thing. It's like, I don't know to trust. I don't want to trust him at this point. Like, Coda as a person, I like him as a person. Just like just about everybody else in this hot seat. I like them as a people, but when it comes to strategic strategies, as generals, you don't trust anybody. Alright? It's nothing personal to anybody, but at this point, I don't have any reason to trust Coda. Or Legend. Or Total War Fan. Especially Total War Fan. I'm really worried about Total War Fan. Ay, come on. Like I said, this is a very stressful turn. Even worse than the last one. And the one before. You know, it's just all of them combined. Sure. But yeah, if he's not on board, I would almost be willing to back down. But at this point, can I really back down? That's not really an option. At this point, it's just not. Because if we back down now, there's not really much chance for anybody to remember the Holy Roman Empire or the Nordic Germanic Empire. There's just not a chance. We will be forgotten, like Castilla y Leon. Portugal. That's a long one. Russia, the Turks, Byzantine Empire, and England. Well, that's all I got for jibber jabbering today. I probably want to make my diplomat get closer to Rome,
Not possible.
so I can eventually increase my papal standing. Let's see, just make sure. Well, I already know that everybody's in place. I just want to double check that I didn't overestimate my confidence that I've done everything. That's really what people mean by when they say, I just gotta double check everything really quick. That's screaming in my ears whenever they say that. It's like, oh, okay, you just want to make sure that you didn't do anything unintentionally. I got this. Okay, peasants, good. Yeah, I have my shittiest unit on that front because that front does not matter. The front that matters actually is this one, because now that blocks that, they can't quite get around. Even with the general, they can't quite get around this. I even tested it with Prince Nicolas. He has a drill master, so even with drill master, you still could not make it around these trees from that fort. So we'll have to see what he does with that in the future. That's pretty much all I've got for you guys. I'm going to end the turn and pass it on to Total War Fan. Thank you everybody for watching. See you next time. Barry Knight out.